Hello, students. We were discussing about consistency and how to find the solution of a system of equations. So we know what is consistency. So when we call the system of equations as a consistent one, so when we call it is a consistent one, when it has a solution, then it is called consistent. And if it is does not have solution, then we call this system has inconsistent. Also, to check whether it is consistent or inconsistent, we have to find what is the consistent. We have to find, suppose the if it is a consistent, we are using the method of finding the value of x solution by finding a inverse into b. That means the inverse of a matrix and b. So that is one more way of finding the given system of equation is consistent or not. Now it is given a system of equations. If it is given, then you have to check whether it is consistent or not. The first equation, set of equation or linear equations, x plus 2y is equal to 2 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 3. So this is the system. Now, system of linear equations, we have to check whether it is consistent or not. To check, first we have to write this system of equations as a, x and b. We have to represent it as a, x and b. So first I'll write. So what is A? A is a matrix obtained by considering the coefficient of x and y. So 1, 2, 2 and 3, and x is a matrix of x is a matrix of one column. So that is of x and y, unknown variables. And B is a one more matrix of coefficients, or B is a matrix obtained. It is also a column matrix of 2 and 3. So this we obtain from the given system of equations. After finding this, what we have to do is to check whether it is consistent or inconsistent. The question is to examine the consistency of the system of equations. So after this, what we have to do? We have to find out whether it is consistent. To check the consistency, what we have to do? First we have to find out A inverse. But A inverse is exist or not, that depends on the value of determinant. Therefore, first we have to calculate the value of determinant. That means we have to find out the determinant of a given matrix. So what is determinant of A? Determinant of A is equal to, determinant of A is 3 minus 2, 3 minus 4 is minus 1. So this is not equal to 0. That means the matrix is non-singular. If the matrix is non-singular, then A inverse exists. So this implies what? A is a non-singular matrix. A is a non-singular matrix. Then this implies A inverse exists. This implies A inverse exists. If A inverse exists, then we can say there is a solution. We have already studied, if it is non-singular, A inverse exists. If it exists, means the solution of a linear system of equations exist. That means it is consistent. Therefore, the given system of equations is consistent. Therefore, given system of equations are consistent. So this in this way we can examine the consistency of the given system of equations. Next problem, this is the first one. Next question, x plus 3y is equal to 5. X plus 3y is equal to 5. Then 2x plus 6y. 2x plus 6y is equal to 8. 2x plus 6y is equal to 8. Now we have to check whether it is a this system of equation is consistent or not. So what we have to do, first we have to express this in the ax plus ax is equal to b form. So we have to write a. So what is a now? A will be 1 3 2 6. X is equal to unknown variables x and y, and b is equal to 5 comma 8. 5 comma 8. After that, find out the determinant of a. So determinant of a is equal to 6 minus 6, that is equal to 0. 6 minus 6, that is equal to 0. Now we got determinant value is a 0 implies what? The given system of or the matrix is a singular one. If it is a singular, what we have to do? There is a method. If it is a singular matrix, then we have to find out the value of adjoint A into B. If it is a singular, this implies a matrix is singular matrix. If the matrix is singular matrix, we have to find out the adjoint of the matrix, given matrix, and we have to calculate what is adjoint A into B. Then if we get it is equal to 0, then there is no solution. The given system of equation is may consistent or may not consistent. If it is not equal to 0, the system is does not have a solution, then it is inconsistent. So we have to check. Now we have to find out what is the adjoint of A. So this implies A is a singular matrix. A is a singular matrix. So if A is a singular matrix, we have to find out adjoint of A. Therefore, then adjoint of A is equal to, already we know that how to find the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix, just by interchanging the elements of principal diagonal and changing the sign of other diagonal. So we got this is the adjoint of a matrix. Adjoint of a matrix. After that, we have to calculate adjoint of A into B. So adjoint of A into B. So 6 minus 2 minus 3 1 minus 3 1 multiplied with the matrix B. Matrix B. So this will be equal to the first element. I can write it as 6 into 5. 6 into 5 is a 30. Then 30. After that, minus 3 into 8 minus 24. Then 6 first row and first column. Then again second row and first column. Second row and first column is minus 10 plus 8. So this will be equal to 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2. Therefore, adjoint of A into minus 2. This is not equal to a 0 matrix. This is not equal to 0 matrix. Therefore, what is the conclusion? Already we know that after finding adjoint, if we get singular matrix, we have to calculate the adjoint A into B value. If adjoint A into B value is not equal to 0, then this implies the system of the system of equations does not solution of the system of equation does not exist. So this implies solution of system of equations does not exist. Does not exist. This implies what? System of equations is inconsistent. System of equations equations is inconsistent. So this is the answer for this question. So now we have studied if it is consistent and inconsistent, two types of problems we have studied. So now we got a matrix of 2 by 2. Next we discuss about a matrix of 3 by 3. So if we get determinant is not equal to 0 in the first step, then no need to calculate adjoint and other values. Directly we can write the system is consistent. Suppose if we get it is not equal to if we get it is equal to 0, then only we have to go for the next steps. So next one, 3x minus y, 3x minus y minus 2z equal to 2, minus 2z equal to 2, then 2y minus z equal to 2y minus z is equal to minus 1, then 3x minus 5y is equal to 3. 3x minus 5y is equal to 3. Now we have to check the consistency of this system of equation. So what we can do, first we have to represent this as a, x and b, a, x and b. Then we have to check whether it is consistent or not. So first we write it as a matrix. A is equal to, now it's a 3 by 3, 3 minus 1 minus 2. So there is no x value, means the coefficient of x is 0, 0, 2, minus 1, 3, minus 5, and there is no x term, z term, in that is also 0. Then we have to write x is equal to, now it is a system of equation of three variables, so it is x, y and z. Then b is a matrix of, which matrix? 2 minus 1 3, 2 minus 1 3, 2 minus 1 3. So next what we have to calculate is, we have to check whether it is consistent or not. So for that, first we have to find out what is the determinant of a. So what is determinant of a? I'll expand along C1. So 3 into, I'll expand along C1, 3 into 0 minus 5, 3 into 0, minus 1 and minus 5 is plus 5, minus 0, that is from the formula. Then minus 0, no need to multiply that 0 terms, minus 0 plus 3 into plus 3 into again 1, minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1, 2 into minus 2 is minus 4, plus 4. Plus 4. So this will be equal to 3 into minus 5 is minus 15. Minus 15, here it is plus 15. Minus 15 and plus 15, so this gives 0. This gives 0. Again, if it is 0, what is the conclusion? A is a singular matrix. This implies A is a singular matrix. A is a singular matrix. So if A is a singular matrix, then we have to find out what is the value of adjoint. We have to calculate the adjoint values. So which are the adjoint for a 3 by 3 matrix is we have to calculate element wise cofactor. So transpose, if you read, that gives the adjoint matrix. So I have to calculate adjoint of each element. So A11 is equal to, now I am not going to write anything, A11 into deleting that, so this will be 0, 0 and minus 5, it will be minus 5, Then A21 as A12 by deleting first one first column 0, so this will be minus, this will be minus now, so 0 by deleting first one second column, so it will be 0 plus 3 minus 0 plus 3, 0 plus 3 is 3, so we'll be get a minus 3. Then A13 this element, so 0 minus 6 is minus 6. Then A21 is now minus because the position is minus, so by deleting this and this one, so what we get now, 0 minus 10, 0 minus 10 is 0 minus 10 is plus 10. And A22 this element, by deleting this one and this one, so what we get now, 0 plus 6 is a 6. A23 means this element, by deleting this and this, so what we get, minus 15 plus 3, minus 15 plus 3 is minus 12, so it's again it is minus, so it will be plus 12. Then A31 deleting like this, so 1 plus 4 is 5, so it is a plus 5 only. Then A32 by deleting this and this, so minus 3 0 minus 3, and again it is minus is plus 3. A33 means here by deleting this and this, so we get a 6 minus 0, so it is 6 only, it is 6 only. So what is the value adjoint we got? Adjoint is 5 minus 3 minus 6, 10, 6, 12, 5, 3 and 6. Therefore adjoint of A is equal to, I am writing a matrix of transpose of this cofactor matrix, 5 minus 3 minus 6, 10, 6, 12, 10, 6, 12, then 5, 3, 6, 5, 3, 6. So this is the adjoint of A. After that, what we have to calculate? We have to multiply adjoint of A and B. To multiply adjoint of A and B, so adjoint of A into B is equal to 5, 10, 5 minus 3, 5, minus 5 it is, minus 5, 10, 5, then minus 3, 6 and 3, 6, 3, then after that minus 6, 12, 6, minus 6, 12, 6 into B. B is a matrix. What is that B matrix? B matrix is 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 3. 2 minus 1, 3. So now we can see this is a this is of 3 by 3 matrix, and this is of 3 by 1 matrix, 3 by 3 rows and 1 column. So answer should be 3 by 1 only. That means only 1 column and 3 rows. 1 column and 3 rows. So what is this equal to? The first one is minus 5 into 2 is minus 10. Minus 10. First row, first column, minus 10, again minus 10, plus 15. Then second row, first column, minus 6, minus 6, minus 6, minus 6, 9, plus 9. Then minus 12, minus 12 plus 18, minus 10 plus 15. So this will be equal to minus 10 minus 20 plus 15. Plus 15 is 5 minus 5 minus 5. This will be minus 6 minus 12 plus 9 is minus 3. And here minus 24 plus 18 is minus 6. So this is not equal to 0. So this is not equal to 0. So this implies what? This implies, so the solution of the given system of equation, this implies solution does not exist. So this implies given system of equations, given system of equations are inconsistent. So this is the inconsistency of system of equations. Okay, so same kind of problems are there in exercise also. So complete the remaining problems, same kind of problems. So exercise 4.6, exercise 4.6. In that 2, 4 and 6. 2, 4, 6. So exercise 4.6, 2, 4, 6 are homework problems. Okay, so now we have checked the consistency of a given system of equations. Next we solve the system of equations. Now we are going to solve the system of equations. So to solve, we have to find out adjoint, A inverse, and all that values. First one, solve the system of equations. Solve the system of equations. The first one, 2x plus 5y equal to 1. 2x plus 5y equal to 1. One more system, 3x plus 2y. 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. So first we have to write the given system of equation as x is ax is equal to b. So we have to write what is a. So a is equal to 2, 5, 3, 2, and x is equal to x and y, and b is equal to 1 and 7. So after that we have to check whether the solution exists or not. We have to check. Therefore calculate what is the determinant of a. Determinant of a is equal to 4 minus 15. 4 minus 15 is minus 11. So minus 11, this is not equal to 0. This implies A is a singular matrix, therefore has a unique solution. This implies A is a non-singular matrix and has a unique solution. Unique solution in the sense inverse exists. If inverse exists means unique inverse. If inverse is unique, solution is also unique one. Now we have to find out Now we have to check what is A inverse. We know that A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adjoint A. Therefore, we have to calculate adjoint of A. So, adjoint of A is equal to, since it is a 2 by 2 matrix, directly you can write interchanging the elements and changing the sign of other diagonals. So this will be the adjoint. 2 minus 5 minus 3 and 2 is the adjoint. Then therefore x is equal to A inverse into B. So x means what? This will be the value of x and y. So this will be equal to, so before that we have to calculate what is A inverse. So A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. So this will be equal to 1 by minus 11 into adjoint of A 2 minus 5 minus 3 and 2. So don't go to multiply, keep as it is. Now we'll just substitute that value, 1 by minus 11 into 2 minus 5 minus 3 2 into a matrix B 1 comma 7 1 7. So it is 2 by 2 and it is 2 by 1. The answer is of 2 by 3. Answer is of 2 by 1. So this will be equal to minus 1 by 11 into, we are getting a matrix 2 minus 35. 2 minus 35, second row, first column is minus 3 plus 14. So this will be equal to minus 1 by 11 into minus 33, and here it is 11. So this is equal to what? When we have to divide by 11, so we get it is 3 and minus 1. 3 and minus 1. So that is the value of x and y. Therefore, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 1. X is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 1. So this is the system of equations. This is the value of system of equations. So likewise we can solve the system of equations. First we have to express Ax is equal to B, then check whether it is singular or non-singular. Then if it is a non-singular, then only we have to continue. We have to get the solution. Otherwise it does not have a solution. We can check only the consistency of that. So now it is not equal to 0, then only it has a solution. That means inverse exists. If inverse exists, then only we can find out the value of x and y. So this is the solution of the system of equation. This method of finding solution of a system of equation is called matrix method. Already have told it is a matrix method. So this is one problem. Similarly, we'll solve many problems of same kind. Thank you.